On taxiway. On taxiway. Approaching 27. On runway 09. Nine 900 feet remaining. Approaching 27 on runway 09. 100 feet remaining. On runway 27.
Okay guys, we are approaching Edmonton. I don't understand why the approach wasn't working, maybe we're a bit too far. Well, anyways, let's slow down. Only go for 140 knots. Closing in on Edmonton, I've no clue where the airport is, but please tell me that's not Edmonton. Okay, so Edmonton, it's rather foggy. Flaps 1. Make flaps 1. Flaps 5. Okay, it seems sometimes the flap button is unresponsive for a few seconds. See, I'm really eyeballing it here. I'm not really checking the speeds. Was it low airspeed? No, just well, may as well go full and gear down. Gear doors open, gear coming down. Yeah, I can see the fog now. Hopefully the ILS system will figure itself out, because this is an ILS approach. Okay, it's figured itself out. I'm just adjusting my heading slightly just to head towards it, the approach path for the airport. Okay, let's lose another 10 knots. Well, also, let's just quickly take a look at air traffic. So there's a cargo jet 727, a yellow taxi 727, a Sunwest Beechcraft 1900, a 73200, Air Transat 330, you know, one of these actually Central Mountain Air Beechcraft. I presume this guy's also on approach. And now he's being chased down by a 747. Yeah, fuel imbalance. Meh. Okay, let's hope land 3 is an option here. The Air Transat guy in Central Mountain, that guy. WestJet, the Air Canada Express Dash 8. This is one of the smaller Dash 8s, though. There are ones that are relatively longer than Belfast. Huh. I thought that thing may have frozen because, you know, usually you'd be moving not quick, I mean, granted you'd be at a considerably higher altitude as well. Well, keeping an eye out, yeah, we should just intercept that and then the aircraft will turn itself to get around and yada yada, bada bing, bada boom, everything works out fine. Or maybe I am being a bit too optimistic. I'm keeping a close eye on it because we're a bit over 5 miles out from intercepting the localizer. We're also going to be 1,580 feet above the ground. 560. 540. Okay. So Edmonton is relatively high up. I think that's the airport there. We flew from Punta Cana. Just down there. That is a considerable distance to fly. Because this New Year's tour, it's basically the thing for Lufthansa is that basically somebody chartered or basically like maybe not a charter, but a tour group kind of booked a tour for a large number of people to these locations, although it doesn't really make sense to me that you'd go like, well, I've been to some of the hottest places in the world, now let's go to the coldest. Like, I can understand maybe wanting to visit Canada, sure, you know, logic dictates you'd go to the cold place, then you'd go to the hot place. Okay, we're getting buffeted a bit. And the bit after takeoff, I actually got a warning for the engine 3 hydraulic system. So yeah, that it just said off, so I'm like, I got the warning and all, but let me just show you what happened. I don't think this is going to bring the plane down, so look. So that happened, then it gave me the warning. Didn't it? Huh. Yeah, look. Like, oh, hydraulic pressure engine 3. I'm like, yeah, okay. I hit that again, and that's sort of the problem. It wasn't like the entire system was dead. Okay, the plane should turn shortly. Turn it. Am I thinking too early? No, that plane should capture the localizer very shortly. Burchild is armed and all that good stuff. The countdown is 2550. Okay, there we go. Turning to intercept the localizer. There's the runway. Hopefully we can land. I've no idea how much fuel we have on board, actually. FS actions. Fuel. 26% from 40. No, 60. That's, you might use a 40%. Okay, we're turning to the. We're basically yeah, we've gotten aligned. Okay, I think we've gotten ourselves lined up pretty well. We're also a bit lower than we usually are. By lower, I mean above ground, because we are at 4,000 feet. The way that says the cabin altitude is, yes, 2,500. Yeah, according to that, we're only at, that's... Yeah, the only altitude should be 2,500 as well. That maybe there's a slight difference, so... Yeah, the passengers will not be feeling any difference now between what is here and the altitude at which the plane will be hitting the ground. That could be misunderstood. Okay, once again keeping an eye on this. Let's see how close we are to capturing the glide slope. Okay, glide slope is alive. Oh, crashing the tank. That's suicidal webcam. Yep. Waiting for the nose to drop now. Oh, dropping the nose. Oh god, we can't see anything. So this is why we have the auto land, the land 3 category, class 3 auto land. Alright, we've got low fuel in the center tank, so we'll just shut down those fuel pumps, even though we don't really need them in the first place. Like, even though it wouldn't really make a difference, is what I meant to say. Right, we're 2.5 miles out from the runway threshold. Jesus. I know it's not technically a storm, but you know, I'm doing that. I'm turning that thing on. Because, you know, I've not a clue what's going on. Okay, we've captured. Also, we're 500 feet up. Less than 500 feet up. Arm the spoilers. Yeah, okay. That's one less thing to worry about. Okay, we're nearly... It seems like we're still not at the foot of the runway. Oh God, we're going right at the end there. Whoa. Idle. Yeah, it's bad right near when the fog is so bad you can't see your own aircraft. How are we going to taxi? Like, I'm... Stow reversers. I'm braking harder than I really think I should be. I release the brakes just a small bit. That's also the thing. I have no idea how much runway I have left. So it's Scheiße. Alright, that one might gets to stay on. What, autopilot disconnected? Deal with it. Oh God. Oh God, this is horrifying. Yeah, tune Edmonton ground. I have to request a taxi to the gate. Oh, just stop here. Taxiway Alpha. Okay. I'm just doing that to be able to flip, acknowledge taxi clearance. I said flip. Turning progressive taxi on. Let's see which way I need to go. As you can tell, I can see sweet feck all. Okay, yeah. I get it. We're on the ground though, like, shouldn't that be a thing, is the autopilot warning goes away after the plane's on the ground. Okay, I've got the flaps coming up. Would you even be allowed to taxi at this point? Like, genuinely, because you wouldn't really be able to see anything. Like, if I look over there, I wouldn't really be able to see any aircraft. Like, at all. Thank God for Auton, because, you know, usually I can do this, like, eyeball it, basically. It's like, oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, there's the Air Transat guy. So I can usually eyeball it, you know, just see, like, oh, okay. It'd be like, oh, okay, this is yada yada, like I can look at the map and be like, oh, there's the airport, I can fly in that direction, then descend very low, and then see, once I see a landmark or something, I can go for it. That wouldn't work here. I was almost over the runway by the time I saw it. Like, you know, can you tell that there's an aircraft right next to us? No, you can't. Well, now you can't. Christ on a bike. That bad is even with progressive taxi I overshot. You know, I'm blaming adverse weather conditions for this. The passengers must be utterly confused as to why their plane is just effectively did a U-turn. Alright, there's the guiding line. To overshoot that a bit and then turn. Okay, I was doing that to hope, like in the hopes of aligning better, but it didn't work out. What idiot would put a jetway right where a large aircraft is going to park? Like, you know, the door isn't on the nose, let's say that. I don't dare taxi further. Let's shut it down. So yeah, guys, that was a flight from Punta Cana to Edmonton with a Lufthansa 747 on button 25. Goodbye.